um, I'm not running mendeln mage, but I just wanted to explain or share what I know that will be very helpful for necromancers running mendeln. All right. Um, what are the very critical things that we should know is like this additional shadow bolt is not an extra attack. It's just that this attack, the third attack, will have a shadow bolt. All right, and this is crazy. Um, what is the interaction that this does, and or the interaction that this does or this does with shademist? All right, I'm gonna show how, like, the basics. So right now we do have the additional shadow bolt every 3 attacks. It does not help at all with mendeln. I will show you when it's explode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 explosion. 1, okay, 1. But there's this damage right here. 3, 4, 5 explosion. Okay, that's the mendeln damage. 3, 4. Oh, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5 explode. Okay, that was the mendeln damage. Okay, let me put shade mist in. I'll put shade mist in. So what happens is it becomes 4 attacks instead of, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1. But there's this damage still. It's not 0. It's not, because I've been told by ranny that it will become 0. Okay, so 4 attacks, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, there's a problem with mendeln though. Sometimes it explodes here. Right here, there. So it doesn't explode. So you reset. There, it exploded again. Onto the mage. So 1, 2, 3, 4 explodes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, it exploded here. Sometimes it explodes here. Okay, every 4 attacks it explodes here. And as you can see, the bolt is twice, like 1, 2 bolts. Okay, sometimes, like, look, it's supposed to be every 3 attacks, but I'm gonna show you just how shade mist bugs this mage. Like, look, whenever that happens, whenever the explosion happens, it resets. But look, that's 1, 2, 1, 2 missiles, 1, 2 missiles. Okay, that explosion will reset. 1, it resets, like it becomes 1 again. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But sometimes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You see, 1. Every time it explodes here on the mage, it becomes 1 again, and then the counter probably resets, like, until it goes back to like a fresh state. Okay, so sometimes it explodes there, but there's an explosion. There's a mendeln explosion right there. So sometimes it just explodes here. So I don't know. The only way to fix that is if you say you are trying to fight, like, um, you're trying to fight a mob, and then the only way you can fix that is you should have a corpse over here. You should have a corpse over here, and then you can do the tendrils. Yeah, you can do the tendrils. Say like that, right? And then say you have this tendrils over here, and then your mage should be right next to the dummy, or like the mob, so that whenever the explosion happens on the person of the mage, so if the explosion happens, you don't waste anything. The damage still occurs, or like is inflicted. That's the only way that I can think of right now. Because otherwise, if your mage is like here, or when fighting a boss, let's say you're fighting a boss, right? Scourge of the land. You can try to stand right here, so next to your mages. Let's back up a bit. All right. So say you're fighting Scourge of the land, and he's right here. He will always try to follow you, so you can stand right over here. Stand right over here. And then when he follows you, at least when the explosion happens here, because sometimes it, yeah, you see that? So at least there's not damage wasted. Okay. Um, yeah, that's those are just like tips and tricks if you're running Mendeln Mage. All right, thanks for listening.